in action here in the Carlsbad 5000. Number 5, Ignacio Fragoso from Mexico. Very little bouncy, relaxed shoulders and arms. Slight forward lean, and low knee lift. Very efficient running. Out front, Doug Padilla, a world-class middle distance runner. Very fluid with high knee lift and great leg extension. Characteristics of a middle distance runner, not a marathon runner. Of us, the challenge and excitement of competition and the quest for faster times is important and offers the opportunity to live life a little fuller. These guys are flying along at about 4:20 pace. To be able to race somewhat comfortably in Florida thinking they were in for a flat race course, but the little hills on the bridges separated the lead pack. If you're going to race on hills, you have to train on hills. Marcus Barreto shows excellent uphill form, an exaggerated lean, and more pronounced backward and forward swinging of the arms, a slight shortening of the stride length, and a concerted effort to relax rather than try to overpower the hill. I recommend getting up further on the toes and shortening your stride length. Cascade runoff 15K in Portland. My recommendation, try to get to the top with an even effort pace. For example, if your pulse is about 150 going into the hills, you should try to keep your pulse at that level, even if it means slowing down through the hills, as it surely will. Thus, what's important is the evenness of your effort, not your mile splits. Whatever goes up must come down. Just the opposite of going uphill. When you go downhill, you must increase the pace to maintain an even effort as measured by a steady pulse, which is the most reliable measure of effort that runners have. There's John Sinclair on the right, showing great form. Without overstriding, he's letting gravity do most of the work, going very fast, yet under control. The key is that same slight forward lean that I recommend for running on the flats. Surprisingly, running downhill takes practice to learn how to take advantage of gravity without getting out of control. My old speed play. One of the best builders of cardiovascular fitness is a training course with a series of ups and downs. Similar to the Bradley Hills here at the Krim Road Race in Flint, Michigan. You never quite get a chance to recover before the next hill, forcing you to work hard. It's like surging in a race. You have to train yourself to be able to put down the accelerator once in a while, then back off, then do it again. Some runners simply gravitate to the front of the pack they're with, whether running 4:30 pace or 8:30 pace. They're more comfortable in the front and they can control things better. My suggestion is to fight that tendency to be aggressive early. Let someone else do the work early. You'll have plenty of time to do your share. They say a marathon is half over at 20 miles. That's the time to play your cards. You may get to the starting line of a race and you're a little fatigued from a strong week of training. You may have to be aggressive right from the gun to hold your pace. Here's leader Rolando Vera showing how to take fluid without missing a beat. Early in the Peachtree race, some of these guys miss out on fluids because they're not on the right side of the course. Know the location of the aid stations. It's one thing to pass up an aid station. It's another to try to get fluids and miss. $1 million race. $500,000 cash for a men's or women's world record. Look at this surge. Addis Abeba heard the 4K split and takes off. I don't recommend this. He probably smelled the money, and he is a 27:18 10K runner. At some point in the race, it comes down to racing. Not just the last 100 yards, but it's good to get a little competitive. In a 10K, maybe at the 4 or 4.5 mile mark, you should move up on a few guys. Pick it up a little. Of course, if you went out too fast, you're going to be one of the guys that gets passed. Most racers are running time trials, and that's fine. But shoulder-to-shoulder racing adds another dimension. Look up ahead and go after somebody. Sometimes an aid station is a good place to make a move. Be flexible. The sun was out at the start. Think of inclement weather as something that's going to bother the other guy more than you. Road racing is not a contact sport, but if you're in close quarters, you better be pretty nimble. You don't make friends by clipping heels. Tucking in is okay, as long as you eventually take a turn at the front. But don't get too close. Salone with a major win at Peachtree. He's very glad the race isn't another 100 yards. Racing well and finishing strong, made possible by good technique and smart training, are enormous. The only way to experience it is to plan well, be confident you're prepared, and then answer the starter's call. The stakes and commitment get a little higher if you're aiming to run in the lead pack at a race such as the Carlsbad 5000. These guys are running under 4:20 per mile pace, and this is no place for the timid.